Latifa has spent many days nursing the bruises by her husband's beatings. She still bears the scars of the frustrations of a bad business and the shortage of money. Najbun weaves the dreams of her daughter's education and an easy life, but it is irrelevant to her husband, so she prays for it. But will her prayers be answered? She doesn't know. Usha's dream home turned into a nightmare as she lives a wretched life in her own house. It is a harsh reality to her for not being able to give birth to a son. Rajkumari, a widow, lost her job to someone else because a daughter-in-law is the pride of her household. The day her compensation money finishes, her in-laws disown her, and the harsh truth of a cruel world and manipulative relations dawns on her. Phul Kumari's husband left her because of an illness. A few months later, she gets the divorce papers. The pain of being rejected and abandoned haunted her for a long time. Sato knows there should be arrangements of good food, music and clothes on her daughter's wedding, but she doesn't know of a way she can arrange the money for it. The pains are ever the same, but with different names, be it Shakuntala, Anjuman, Raisa or Lilavati. Their tales are all tales of deceit, discrimination and of enormous pain. Being brought up in a society where reserve is considered a woman's virtue, it almost becomes a second nature for women to bear all in silence. Their lives are molded according to the mores of society, where it is considered immoral to cross the boundaries of a household and an essential ethical code to remain behind veils. It is easy to talk of women's empowerment, liberation in a society that mourns the birth of every girl child, but any attempts for the uplifting of women faces opposition from the society, culture, ethics and family.
I question myself that whom do you call a women empowerment? Women empowerment doesn't basically work in isolation. It has to be actually put into action. People have been referring this word very frequently. Almost it has become a kind of flood nowadays. Everywhere we come across women empowerment. People have been beating the drums of women empowerment. But the hardcore reality is that unless until you do right at the down to the line level, that too amongst those people who are dispossessed, who are still suffering from series of violences now. Therefore, except is a kind of concept, is a kind of idea which takes care of the whole dynamics of women empowerment.